got my tax form for 2024 showing exactly how much money I made from selling digital products in 2024. I've never shared my analytics to this extent before, so I'm so excited to break it down for you in today's video. I see so much content online that's like, start selling digital products. It takes 2 seconds to make something on Canva. ChatGPT will write all of the content for you. Make 20K in your first month. And I honestly hate that content so much. Obviously, there's more to it. But if I was someone that stumbled across that content and I had no idea what it meant to sell a digital product, I would think it was fake. But as you're gonna see in this video, it is not fake. There is more to it. There's a lot more to it, but it's not fake. I'm gonna walk you through my entire journey so that you can see exactly how I got started and how I got to the point where I am today. I'm sharing exactly what I sell, how I sell it, where I sell it, and then after I share all of my numbers, I'm also going to give you like 10 or so different examples of different digital products in different niches so that the wheels can start turning and you can start to see that no matter what you're interested in, when you share it and you put it out there, there is an avenue for you to create a digital product and start monetizing your passions. First, obviously, the most important part is what do I sell, because the words digital product probably don't even mean anything to you. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a product, but instead of it being a physical product, say someone buys a planner from me and then I package up the planner and I ship them the planner, the digital version of that. So any template, spreadsheet, digital planner, ebook, courses, anything where the value that you're providing to the customer can be provided digitally. There are so many different types of digital products, and again, I'm going to give you a bunch of different examples in a bunch of different niches at the end of this video, but let's take a look at what I sell. Here we are in what's called my stand store, which on all of my different social profiles, if you hit the link in my bio, this is what that link takes you to. On this link, you can see exactly what I sell. I only sell 2 products. I keep things very straightforward. 2 digital products that I sell are a budget template and a Notion planner. So you can click into here and get some more information on each of them. My budget template is a monthly budget template. It's $8.99. It's super simple. I've been selling this since 2022, so it's been about 3 years now. I put some photos of all of the different screens. I show that it comes in both pink and blue. And then right down here, users can put in their credit card information and purchase the template if they're interested. Same thing with my Notion planner. When you click into here, you can see all of the different pages, exactly what the template looks like, so users know exactly what they're getting. Same thing they can check out here. This one is $4.99. Definitely keep this in mind when we go through all of the numbers, that these are literally the only 2 templates that I'm selling. I don't have a million different templates. I feel like especially with the budget template stuff, a lot of people that sell budget templates sell a lot of different versions. This is the only one that I have. This is the one that I personally use, so I keep things super straightforward. I'm not trying to constantly reinvent the wheel. I'm just refining the wheel that already works. As for how I market and sell my products, a little bit later on, I will get into like logistically how I list those products and like make them available for people to purchase. But essentially 100% of my product sales come through my social media. This video is not going to teach you how to make sales on Etsy, how to market your products on Etsy, how to like get your products to rank on Etsy, because I personally don't sell on Etsy. This is strictly talking about the money that I've made from marketing my own products on my own social media channel, which I love because in my opinion, it's the best way for me to directly talk to people and tell people why I love the products that I've built. Everyone thinks that building a social media platform is strictly for the influencer, and that if you want to start on social media and build a following, you need to be an influencer and tell people everything about your life. And that is simply so not true. There are hundreds of thousands, millions of people using social media every day strictly to promote their business, their products. And in my opinion, social media is by far the best way to share what you're interested in, monetize what you're interested in, and provide people value while you do it. As for why and how I got started selling digital products on my social media channel, I listed my very first digital product in January of 2022 when I first started my TikTok account. It was a free 20-page guide on essentially how to start investing for beginners. I put so much time and energy into developing that guide. I think over 10,000 people downloaded it over the course of like 6 or so months when it was available. At the time, my account was strictly a personal finance account because that's what I loved and that's what I was interested in talking about. But around May, I started posting a couple of budgeting videos, and in those videos, I would share the spreadsheet that I was using to budget every single month. It was a super simple spreadsheet. I just developed it myself in Excel. I started to get a lot of comments on my videos of people asking to get the spreadsheet. At the time, again, I only had 1 product. It was listed for free. It was on the topic of investing because 80% of my content was about investing at the time, because that's like where my true interest was. But my audience was taking interest into my budget, so that's how the idea of the budget template came about. The big lesson there is to let people tell you what they need. I think a lot of people who are potentially interested in starting on social media with the idea of selling a digital product, they're like, well, I don't yet have the idea of what the exact digital product is going to be. And that's okay. You don't have to know right from the beginning. In fact, I think that it's better to kind of like let let your audience tell you what value they need from you, as opposed to spending a bunch of time up front developing a 20-page guide on investing when no one really needs that. The other hesitation that I feel like a lot of people have is they feel weird selling something to their audience. This is definitely something that I felt when, again, I had a free 20-page guide listed on my profile and I was developing this template. I was putting a lot of time and energy into making this template publicly available. Back in 2022, I listed that first template for $2.99, which I know it sounds like nothing, but at the time I still felt so slimy for charging anything. Since I felt weird about that, I honestly never talked about the template. I would like respond to comments if someone would comment on a video asking for it, and I would say like, hey, it's on my profile, but I never once publicly talked about the fact that I had a product listed for sale on my profile. Going into 2023, I redid the template for the 2023 version, and I put so much time and effort again into making the template even better. And honestly, at the end of that process, I loved it so much, and I was like so excited about it. So I relisted it for 2023 and I increased the price to $4.99. So since I was so obsessed with the final result, I honestly talked about it exponentially more, even though the price was more expensive. A big lesson there is that you won't feel weird about selling something when you truly know that the value of the item is more than the cost of the item. When you know that your product is really good, you have no shame in promoting it because you know the value in it and you're helping others see the value in it too. Let's talk about pricing and how I price my digital product. At this point, as you saw, I charge $8.99 for my budget template and $4.99 for my Notion planner, and so many people tell me that I'm undercharging, which I don't totally disagree with that. And if you do decide to price your products a little bit higher, that's totally fine. But why I don't, or I haven't increased my prices, I personally love a low ticket offer. I consider a low ticket offer anything under $10, so both of my products are under that $10 mark. But to me, the beauty about social media is that I don't need to charge an arm and a leg for my product, because with social media, your reach is truly unlimited and you can reach as many people as you want to sell more items of your product. It brings me so much joy that I am able to make a living, make a very good living, which you're about to see with the numbers, while providing so much value to my audience at a less than $10 cost. My audience members are able to pay me a one-time fee of like the price of a cup of coffee and get access to the templates that I use every single day. They're in my ecosystem, so they're getting additional content through my email. In my mind, if I want to make more money, I don't see it as I have to increase that cost to consumer. I see it as I'm able to work harder, put out more content, work to refine my messaging so that I'm able to more clearly articulate the value of my product. The other reason why I love a low ticket offer is because it's not really just about the $4.99 or the $8.99 that they're spending on your template. It's about gaining trust with your audience and having them be like, wow, I only spent a few dollars on this product and I got so much value out of it. I personally don't really have plans of rolling out a higher ticket offer anytime in the near future, but down the line, if you do decide to roll out a high ticket offer, you have such a good opportunity to upsell to your community because you gain their trust and they know, wow, I got so much value out of this $10 offer. And imagine how much value I could get out of your $50, $100 offer. Now, before we get into exactly how much money I've made in 2024, I want to quickly touch on logistically how I sell, because ideally after watching this video, you are excited to go create and sell your own digital product. And this can be a big hurdle for people as well. Like, how do I list my product? How do I accept payment? It's a lot easier than you might think. So I'll show you how I do it. The platform that I use and have used since 2022 from the beginning is called Stan, and I am such a stan of Stan. It's essentially like a link in bio service, but it's such an all-in-one platform, and the founder of this company was a creator himself, which you can definitely tell with all of the features that they've rolled out. Make it so easy for creators, online business owners to list their product, to send emails. They have an auto DM integration. They even rolled out a community feature. It is such an all-in-one platform. I love it so much. Actually, this is what my back end looks like, so you can see all of my different products are here. This is my template, this is my template, and then I have some like affiliate links and different things there. To add a product, you would come down here, click add product. You could sell a digital product, you can do a community, so the recurring membership, you can do an e-course, a coaching call, you can host a webinar where you can put any external links, so like an affiliate link. So to sell a digital product, you would just come here. You can customize all of this. You can customize all of this, add images, checkout page. Under options, you can customize the email flow. So what are those like automated emails that people get after they purchase your product? And then obviously from the customer's perspective, they can check out right within Stan, so you don't have to worry about handling like credit card payments or anything like that. All of the money goes into your Stan account, and then you can transfer it from Stan into your business checking account. If you want to start selling digital products in 2025, I have a free guide on exactly how to start listing and selling with Stan. The guide goes over all of Stan's features, so you know exactly what you're working with. Tells you step by step how to list and how to make the most out of your Stan membership. I'll put that free guide in the description of this video if, again, selling digital products in 2025 is your goal. Now, the moment that we have all been waiting for, straight from my tax form that Stan just sent me for 2024. This is exactly how much money I have made in 2024 selling digital products. Walk through what's on my tax form, and then I'm going to go into my Stan analytics so that you can see kind of like what the back end analytics look like. And I also love with Stan, right in the income section, you can see how much money you've made in Stan in total. So you're actually in this video going to get to see how much money I've made in total over the last 3 years selling digital products. This number definitely shocked me, so let's get into it. We're gonna go through the monthly amounts first, and in January of 2024, I made $22,366. This is definitely higher than normal, as you're going to see. With the digital products that I personally sell, they're definitely seasonal. So in the beginning of the year or at the end of the year, people are buying new planners, they're trying to get their money together. So this was a higher month for sure. February, I made $8,979, and in March, I made $9,723. So my income definitely took a dip from January into February and March when things started to slow down. April, it picked back up again, and I do have a reason for that, but it was $17,776. At the very end of March, I had a video go super viral on both TikTok and Instagram. So mostly all of my sales were from that video, which that happens if you have a video go very viral. Obviously, you have a lot of eyeballs on your products, so my sales were higher that month. April was also my birthday month, and for my birthday, I was like running a thing where 50% of all of my template sales were going to charity. It was really cool because that was a high income month, so I was able to donate almost $10,000 to charity that month. The next couple of months were all about the same. May was roughly $12,000, June was $11,000, July was $10,000, August was $8,000, September was $7,000, October was $7,000, November was $7,000. The second half of the year, things definitely slow down. I feel like we get to a point where people just kind of say like, try again next year, especially with their budget. People love like a New Year's reset time for both their budget and for their personal planner. These sales are definitely seasonal, and you definitely see differences in the month. December was the month that I rolled out the 2025 version of my template. So my template sales definitely went up, and that was $14,999. I actually think, if I remember correctly, that December of 2024 was significantly lower than December of 2023. I remember at the end of 2023, I had a lot of template sales. People were really excited about the 2024 version of my templates coming out, but obviously December was still a really great month in 2024, and it was a lot higher than the previous months. That brings my total sales for 2024 selling digital products that are under $10 to the consumer to $138,262. This number, when I saw this on my tax form, even though I do like track my business income and I knew it was going to be about this much, I at least knew that it was over the 6-figure mark. This number truly shocked me. I have not been doing this for very long. 3 years ago, again, I was just starting my TikTok account. I had no idea that you could make money doing literally anything on social media. And over the last 3 years, I've built a business that makes over 6 figures selling $4.99 and $8.99 digital product. I feel like this is the point in the video where I say all of that content that's like, start selling digital products, it takes 2 seconds on Canva, you'll make 20K in your first month. There's obviously a lot more that goes into it than that, but at the same time, don't look at that content and say, it's fake, I'm never gonna do that. If I can do it, you can do it. It takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication. I post every single day, sometimes multiple times a day on my channel. You do have to talk about your products consistently and show up every single day, but you can make a life-changing amount of money doing this, and that's what I wanted to show in today's video. And now here we are in my Stan analytics, just so you can see kind of what I'm looking at and what I see throughout the year. This is what the analytics screen looks like, and it defaults to the last 14 days, so you're not getting like a full month picture right off the bat, but it'll show you what the last 2 weeks look like. So over the last 2 weeks, I've sold roughly $8,000 worth of template sales. And what's awesome about digital templates is like, that is 100% profit. I actually shouldn't say 100% profit, because last year I did hire an assistant to help me with customer service inquiries. So if people have template access issues, if they're having trouble using the template, literally anything that goes into that email inbox, I have an assistant to manage that. This is not all actually profit at this point, but it's basically all profit. We can go to, let's say, the month of January. I click on the entire month of January because it's only the 23rd right now, so I don't have all of January's data. But so far this month, I've sold $22,000 worth of templates. And again, January is always a really good month because people are trying to get their money together. They're getting new planners for their New Year's goals. If you scroll down, we're still in the month of January. You can see where your customers come from and then also where your customers go. Here I can see that most of my customers come from TikTok, where the customers go. So most of my sales definitely do come from my budget template. My Notion planner kind of like trails behind it a lot, but I honestly just started promoting my Notion planner consistently at the end of 2024. Before that, I feel like I kind of neglected her. Sales have definitely improved because obviously I'm talking about it a lot more. These analytics are definitely really good to look at. I'm looking at these all the time. Finally, we're going to click on this little income button and you guys are going to get to see exactly how much money I have made over the last 3 years selling digital products. I love that Stan puts this number here like big and bold for you to see every time you log into your Stan account, because for me, I know it's so motivating to just see year over year this number continue to increase as you continue to improve. Without further ado, let's click into it. Since 2022, from selling 2 digital products, digital templates that are listed for under $10, I have made $267,757. Now finally, I'm going to give you 10 digital product ideas for different niches. These are things that I have seen other people selling across socials, because you're probably looking at this video being like, Erin, that's great, that's an insane amount of money, but I'm not a budgeting girl, I don't want to sell a budget template. I'm not a planner girl, I don't want to sell a planner. Which is fine, you don't have to. Whatever niche you are in, I promise you there's something that you can do. And again, listening to your audience, let them tell you what they need. So here are 10 ideas just to get the wheels turning so that you can see how this applies to a bunch of different niches as well. The first one, a creator that I follow, she has in her Stan store also for $8.99, simple crock pot recipes for busy moms. A lot of her content is like mom content. She talks a lot about being a busy mom and how the crock pot really helps her be able to feed her family healthy meals while not spending a ton of time in the kitchen. So for $8.99, she doesn't have to be a Michelin star chef. She's solving the problem of helping other busy moms have simple recipes, meal ideas for their family that aren't gonna take a lot of time, and she sells it for $8.99. The second one is a habit tracker. You could list this in Excel, Google Sheets. I have a habit tracker listed in my Notion planner, included in my $4.99 planner. You're really good in Canva and you can make things super cute. You could do like a digital printout. The next one, this is a travel itinerary for X destination. So let's say you are from a specific country. Let's say you travel to a specific country all the time. If you're creating a lot of content that's about one specific destination, you can put together all of your favorite resources for exactly how to travel to that destination and sell it for less than 10 bucks. One is your fitness routine. I see a lot of fitness creators do this. Some of them have their fitness routines in like apps and people can like buy a monthly subscription. Some people have recorded all of their workouts and they sell them in like a Notion thing or whatever. The next one is a freelance contract template. So if you're a lawyer and you know how to make contracts and sell a contract that's kind of like the structure of the template, and then people have to put in the information that like makes sense for them. The next one, I've seen a girl sell this for actually I think like $60. This one's more of an online course, which again you can do included in your Stan membership. Sells a course for about 60 bucks on how to make money online with stock photography. So a lot of her content is talking about how she does stock photography, how much money she makes, and then her course, which I've actually purchased because I was just like kind of curious, like hundreds of pages of resources on exactly how she does it. Next one I love, and I've purchased this as well. It sells a monthly subscription of faceless B-roll content. So if you're a content creator, you know that it's good to just have like miscellaneous cute clips that you can like intertwine with your clips for B-roll of video. And this creator, for $40 a month, you can like get into her ecosystem. Every month she posts like 200 short little faceless B-roll clips that you have the rights to use in your content. The next one is an e-guide on how to get first class flights on credit card points. There's a ton of different digital products that you can do in the credit card point space, but something along those lines. And then the next one is something related to the wedding industry. So a wedding tracker, a wedding checklist. I have no idea about anything related to the wedding industry, so I wouldn't even know what to tell you to create. But if you are interested in this industry, search for wedding creators and see what types of products they're listing. To sum this all up, if there is something that you are interested in, share it with the world. You have value to provide, so don't discount that. Don't feel like you don't have anything that's worth charging even a couple dollars for. Make 2025 the year that you start your side hustle, because as you just saw, creating content and making a business out of content creation has completely changed my life over the last 3 years. Don't forget to download the free guide on exactly how to start selling with Stan. I'll put that in the description of this video. But if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you liked and subscribed, and thanks for following along to my channel.